Austria. In white, female national team for Spain. Players, get ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 16 on the 2023 World Championship here in Underwater Rugby, live from Canada. All right, I'm here joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the most magnificent mustache in Montreal right now, Balin Landl, my team colleague from Austria, from Vienna, commenting with this game with me. We have Austrian women in blue, Spanish women in white. 20 seconds until the game starts. We're excited for a game with hopefully a lot of goals after the last one. A lot of action, a lot of back and forth. Chat is already also ready. All right.
Hello. Good afternoon or good evening in Europe from my side.
All right. Spain here. Quick recovery for with the ball right away in the beginning.
Yeah, but already a lot of fights in the middle field.
Spain keeping the ball in their own ranks. A little bit of passing back and forth.
Well, they're doing it well, keeping the ball, but there's also good forechecking here from Austrian team now. They recovered the ball.
Ball received.
Trying to save it.
Spain is doing heavy forechecking against the Austrians, positioning a bit underneath the scrum, trying to receive the ball back. Good effort here, Ulrike Meyer trying to get the ball back for the Austrians. Recovered by number 3.
Santa Maria.
Austria trying to push. Trying to push the Spanish team into their own half so they can have more players forward. A lot of fighting in the surface area there. Kohler trying to rip the ball out. Players positioning underneath the scrum. 77 now forward. Ines Ciudad.
There's maybe going to be an attack by Spain now.
Spain most certainly wants to move in now, having one player on the
Bautista giving the ball away.
3 players coming in from the goal side.
Oh, and there's attack. They're under the basket.
Ball being circled out.
Shoya is there to defend the basket. She's able to push away the attacker.
Spain recovering the ball, being tossed down, trying to go for a second wave from the right side. Defense in place, pass to the left.
Well, but they're keeping the pressure up.
Good opportunity for Spain. Cannot find a passing station. Has to move back out, trying to come in from above. Taking the goalkeeper on the needle line top of the ball. She tried to just punch it in on the side. Risky move there, but recovered by the Austrian forward. Moving up. I think it's Elisabeth Schwarz there for the Austrians. There's a 1v1 for Spain, moving underneath the goalkeeper. Where's the defense? Where are the forwards? Goalkeeper already being pushed up
and the Spanish player trying to steal the basket. Okay, she didn't succeed here.
And now trying a fast break for Austria. Nausicaa Decker trying to move forward, trying to bring the ball into the middle of the pool, having a passing opportunity, but ball dropping down, cannot recover it immediately. Spain faster to the ball. Picked up again. Denise Schmutz trying to help out. Scheuer. But Spain still in possession of the ball, moving it to the corner.
But Spain keeps in ball possession throughout the first minutes of the game.
Spain certainly the more pressing team. Austria staying back in defense.
Okay, no forechecker coming. She's able to move forward to the basket. There's
Austria giving them a little bit of a leeway to come closer to the basket, using their forwards closer to their own goal. Not letting them swim too much outwards, so they don't have to do a lot of swimming, giving up a bit of space for Spain to move in. Spain just trying to circle the ball around. Also a bit of difficulty getting enough players on the ball to start a threatening attack, but now we see a forward moving very far outward, a bit risky. They have to get back now. Oh, okay, basket stolen away. Now player coming from the side, no defender underneath the goal. This is very risky. Defender just moving up.
Okay,
but Spain, the Spanish women not staying down long enough to keep up the pressure. It's a really weird play there by both sides. Ball being handled back and forth in front of the basket.
It really seems like Austria struggles in keeping their defense stable.
I think Austria trying to move out their defenders a little bit, trying to have them help out. Now Sabrina Scheuer, you can see her push away from the basket, helping out the teammates, trying to get the ball.
Well,
ball dropping down.
It was maybe worth.
Yeah, but the ball dropping down. No fourth player. Oh, now the basket is
empty.
empty.
Basket is empty.
That is risky. Can she get there in time? Spanish player number 5 moving in. Good attempt, Tatiana Reyes, but not fast enough. Austria's player, but still in possession of the ball, even though she went in there alone. Now defenders still again in place for Austria. You can see them coming in from above. Spain moving in from the side. Defenders seriously having trouble. They're stopping the players. Jordan. Yeah, now 36 for Austria. Elisabeth Naracek. Formerly Schwarz, sorry for that.
Playing down Sao, and there's maybe space for a counter attack.
We have a little bit of a fast break there. Can she move forward? Yeah, Austria trying to get into the half of the Spanish team.
Still have the ball, so that's maybe a chance for them to build up some pressure, calm the game for themselves down.
Spain already bank possession, ball being juggled around. Anna Weberhofer
from Graz
trying to go forward. Pass to the right. Meyer. Schmutz. Just keeping the ball within their own ranks. We see someone trying to. We've seen an Austrian trying to steal away the Spanish basket, but tried to exchange with the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper certainly didn't fall for it. Trying to move in.
Neun Teufel. Trying to start an attack, passing it over to Dudepanek.
Bit of sloppy pass. And we will be held back. Yeah, called by the ref there. Holding.
So free throw for Austria. A little bit time to breathe before they maybe start a coordinated attack again.
Austria certainly has to bring 2 to 3 players to move in onto the basket. And we have a valiant attempt to bring Vasco and Maya. Certainly just passing the ball back and forth a bit right now, being locked up by the Spanish defense. Nice.
They're
nice
trying to get in.
Now
they're under the basket with the ball.
Basket. Can she pass it to the side?
Maya fighting for the ball.
Locked up by the Spanish defender.
Okay, but they still have it.
Levo were able to recall, to regain possession of the ball. Moving back in underneath.
And one-on-one.
I think it's the Neutaufer who's got. Oh no, she might get. Yeah, she took the rim and used it as leverage. Oh, big mistake by her. She tried
took the rim. What does it mean?
She tried to grab the hip, but took the rim of the basket instead. Had her hand on the basket, and therefore immediately getting called off. Very unlucky for her. Would have been a very good scoring opportunity.
Well, but was maybe an important attack for them to show that they also can build up some pressure on the Spanish team. So far, it seems a little bit equalized the game.
Certainly good for them to have a little bit more time on the offensive side rather than sitting back in their defense. Nobody wants to play defense an entire game. It's not fun. You want to play, you want to have the ball, you want to score some goals. That's what they're here for. Certainly an equal game at the moment.
Maybe a little bit in favor of Spain. They had a little bit more pressure, longer time on the Austrian basket.
Yeah, we can see Spain trying to move in. Also, there was a bit of pushing there, but
everything's still open.
See the defenders exchange. Decima, Spain.
Game is calming down.
Just keeping the ball. Austrian forwards playing close to goal.
Nice forechecking by Lisi.
Maracek. Passing downwards now, initiating fast break. Do we have the speed to go forward?
In the background, you can hear some Austrians in the stadium singing for the team.
Vogler keeping the ball for Austria. Lebronek. Pass forward. Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, well, they're doing it well here.
There's Naberger. But being ripped out by the Spanish.
Very good forechecking.
Well done by her. Number 77.
Gregorio Kiodat.
Ana Escobar. Passing forward. Fast break for Spain now. See if they can capitalize on it. She's quite fast moving forward. Going straight for the goal, but can be stopped there by defender. But defender going now up now. Only having a goalkeeper down the bottom, quite risky. No defender in place for Austria. They could just move in and...
The forechecking has to help out here.
Yeah. Spain, they're missing out a bit of an opportunity, not going in immediately. Now
but it's maybe understandable. It's a very long pool. It takes a lot of energy to cross all the way and then also have an attack.
This most certainly is. Surface scrum, Austria trying to regain possession of the ball. And Weberhofer again doing work, trying to lock up the ball, push the surface. Yeah, you can see them pushing the ball out. Scrum away. Jankowski trying to get hold of the ball, playing very far outward, so defenders not really able to help her there. Was maintaining a secure goal. So the forwards need to play closer to their own baskets.
But Spain does a very good job here, I think. They keep up the pressure, don't lose the ball. They keep in possession of the ball throughout most of the time.
Absolutely.
The Austrians work very hard. They do good forechecking time by time, but they...
Yeah, Spain just a little more secure on ball handling, and now a good chance here to pass the ball downwards, but the defense in position, was aware of what was going on. Pass possibility to the left, but given up by Spain, having to go back up for air. So we see. Oh, okay. There's a good opportunity for Spain. No defender.
no,
no
one
defender
on
down.
one.
No defender down there, but well done by the goalkeeper. The defense from Austria showing some difficulties to maintain the map. Oh, goalkeeper got the ball, trying to push off. Well done by her. Not giving it up right away. Risky situation there for Austria. Having to move back up. It's always bad if you have
working
to
hard to get the
as
ball out.
Goalkeeper. So now Denise Schmutz has to be down there for quite a bit of time. Defense. You see a bit of coordination issues for the defense from Austria, like having no defender in place, heavily relying on the forwards to fix their mistakes. Onek again. It's toll of the big pool. You have to be able to play in such a big pool. You have to be in physical shape to maintain defense.
Maybe gets the ball. Yeah, she recovers the ball, but there's nobody to pass to.
Yeah, now got a passing station off, but nobody else there. I still think there's a call from the ref. No. Opportunity for Ulrike Meyer, Janowski. Married people have also got the names second. But yeah, moving
Confusion
forward.
about number 9 is Ulrike Janowski.
Yeah.
Starting here a counter-attack.
Oh, there's an open goal. No. Oh, can she pass forward? There's a second player there. She can come in from the side. Goalkeeper and on the goal. She's quite far in with her shoulders.
Nepova lost the ball somewhere. It dropped. And who picks it up? Okay, there's again a wrestle. Janowski.
Yet again,
and Denise Schmutz trying to score.
Oh, good chance. The goalkeeper just comes back. She needs some help down there. Where are the others?
Where are the others?
Still keeps going. Nice pass.
Come
on, push up.
She's strong and she can.
No, the goalkeeper locked her up. She couldn't put the ball in.
That was very close.
That's a call by the referees.
That was a very good
ref call there.
Phase for the Austrian team. High pressure, getting the Spanish defense really into trouble.
It seems there is a penalty call. I think there's a penalty for Austria.
I didn't see a referee. Yes, penalty. You see the hands crossed of the referee. That means penalty.
All right, Austria here with the scoring opportunity. See who'll take it. My guess will be either the captain, Elisabeth Maracek, or Denise Schmutz, usually for a penalty. Two of the go-tos for the Austrians. Since Denise Schmutz has been heavily attacking the goal, it might be the captain herself.
And go. 45 seconds now.
1v1, yeah.
1-on-1.
Elisabeth Maracek moving in, quite a tough and strong player, good forward for the Austrian team. Nice pick up there. She's got her ankle locked up. Yeah, well done by her. Moving up the Spanish defender. Defender could only get her left wrist. She used the rest of her body to just lift her up. Good leverage by Elisabeth Maracek. Well done by her. So the lead for the Austrians. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half after a heavy attack of Denise Schmutz. Basically play against 4 Spanish women there for half a minute.
And she was there very long. And also passing to Julia Braunek. And Julia Braunek, actually, I would be interested, what was the foul? Maybe shoulder in the basket?
Shoulder in the basket. The Spanish goalkeeper had it back very far in the basket and couldn't be pushed away. So
Julia Braunek did not manage to push her away because she was building up too much resistance with the basket. Therefore, penalty.
Up and down.
Well,
risky situation there again.
But the Spanish team immediately comes back.
And she can attack. The pass to the other side. Can she push up? Ball being handled underneath the goal. I think she's somewhat locked up, but still in hands of the Sabrina Scheuer now. Got her hand on the ball.
And move out.
Away from the basket. She's being locked up by 3 Spanish players. Try to pass the ball behind
back. That's a very dangerous situation right now.
Oh, nicely done by her to push it forward, but no help there from her team to keep the ball outwards. I think they all exchanged, but well done by Janowski to
recovers the
ball. Or trying to rip the ball. Yeah, she got the ball out.
But there's still high pressure from the Spanish women.
Why would you just drop the ball down like this?
Of course, Spain tries now to
Trying to
to
equalize.
build a lot of pressure, equalize, maybe not still in the first half. That would be very beneficial for them.
Absolutely.
And they're doing quite well, I have to say.
Yeah, we're seeing good attacks from Austria, struggling to keep their defense up. Always the defender missing in the game. We might see an exchange during the second half here, bringing some new, fresh people in. Apparently, the pool is taking a bit of a toll on the Austrian defense.
Sorry for the camera issues.
No call by the ref. Deck ref.
Free throw
for Spain.
One minute and 49 seconds left for
In the first
the
half.
Spanish women to score, to equalize in the first half.
Okay, still no timeout. Let's see which team has taken it.
Well, that's a critical phase of
Austria.
both teams, I would say. Spain trying to build up very much pressure now. And Austria has to organize its defense, I guess. That's what they will talk about.
Most certainly one of the biggest issues for the Austrians in this game, not having the defenders in place. A lot of times just having to chip in at the last point in time, the forwards, relying on the forwards to lock the players up. Spain not able yet to really take advantage of what they have been doing there, so the openings not being used by them properly, but certainly against the stronger teams, those openings, they will be used shamelessly and they will be scored on if the defender is being left out. So we'll see if Austria can fix their issues here and be present all the time underneath the basket, and certainly see if there will be some exchanges for the second half. New fresh players coming in, maybe an exchange on the defensive side to have somebody new in there. Oh yeah, Spain now with the free throw at the middle of the pool. Trying to move forward.
And immediately high pressure. They do good for checking now.
Spain also doing a good job.
They're keeping the ball. They're very secure with the ball.
Having enough opportunities to pass, but now a missed pass picked up. Anna Weberhofer being immediately attacked. Can she bring it? Yeah, can pass forward to
Sabrina Scheuer. And she's working on it.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a sloppy
pass was not so good.
Needed a passing station a bit earlier, closer to herself. It's a big pool that's taking a toll on the teams. They don't stick to each other. They have to swim more due to being far away from each other. It takes a toll on your body.
But that's a high effort. Always two players immediately trying to attack the Spanish players.
Spain back in possession. Bit of back and forth here. Nice pass behind the back.
And now there are three people starting an attack.
Moving in, 36 seconds left on the clock. Well done. Austrian forward Nausikateka recovering the ball. Brauneck moving forward, wanting to pass, but
gets stuck.
Tried to pull it back. Nice recovery by Spanish number 15, Ana Escobar. 20 seconds to go, but now it's time to lock up the ball and just keep the first half as it is. Do not give them any more scoring opportunities. Maybe have a fast break, go through, but now it's 8 seconds to go, and this most certainly shouldn't be enough time for anybody to get close to a goal and score. So we'll end the first half with a 1-0 for the Austrian women after a strong attack by Denise Schmutz there, going in for a couple of seconds, maybe even half a minute in one before, ripping off the goalkeeper, but having to play a pass and then getting Julia Brauneck behind, but couldn't move the goalkeeper. Penalty for Austria, and the 1-0 in the first half. Yeah, exciting game so far. Spain also very offensive here, going forward, moving in, trying to get enough players at the Austrian goal. Austria certainly giving them opportunities to move in and score, having no defender available from time to time or longer periods and stretches throughout this halftime. So certainly good chances for Spain to equalize in this first half. We'll see how the teams will come back in the second half, if they will exchange. Maybe the Austrians will bring 2 or 3 new fresh players in, bring a little bit more energy into the game. We'll see about that. It's a coaching decision from Thorsten Liedtke, the coach there. Spain, I think, only here with 13 players, so not that much opportunity for them to exchange a lot, but players so far done really well. Match crucial. Who's going to advance forward in the group stage, in the lower brackets. Both teams probably not a contender for first and second place in the group. Having Denmark, Norway and Sweden in the group, so tough group for them.
They're all very strong.
But all groups are tough at a World Championship, so...
But therefore, you can see for both teams it's a really important game. That's the game both teams really want to win.
Absolutely.
And...
yeah,
actually, I think Austrian team also put a lot of energy into it. They were quite aggressive in the forechecking. Well, but I had the feeling Spain was a little bit more in control of the ball.
Ball control, more on the Spanish side, but the individual plays from the Austrians a bit stronger when it comes to pressing forward, having some experienced, very experienced players. Right, so 2.5 minutes to go in the halftime break. We'll take a little bit of a break there and we'll be right back. All right, we are back in the second half. Austria versus Spain. Spain, yet again, first to the ball. And immediately trying to advance into the Austrian half. Austria giving them some space. Let's see, I think Austria made some substitutions here. Let's see if they brought somebody new in. Defense in place for at the moment. Spain trying to move in. Janowski moving out.
Spain trying to build up an attack. Not so stressed, keeping the ball safe still.
Yeah, trying to build up an attack pattern in the corner.
They did have a player on the Austrian basket, but it didn't went end still because it is more important for them to keep the ball maybe for a little while, stay in control of the game and wait for the right moment to attack.
Yeah, so Spain trying to keep the ball circling in the corner, moving it back and forth. See one Austrian
Also
forward going out, but
they don't need to do much as long as they don't come closer. What they're trying now.
I have a bit of insight on how the Austrian forward should play, but a nice pass there. And the Austrian forwards are meant to play rather close to their own basket. Oh, can she pass to the other side? Oh, well,
that was a good attack.
Good opportunity.
That's a good chance.
Oh, she's got the goalkeeper, but has to let loose.
She didn't get grip on her to push her away, really. Very good ball handling from Spanish team, you can see here. Quick passes, double passes.
Bit of a grip on the leg of the goalkeeper.
Trying to keep the Austrian goalkeeper nervous.
Yeah.
So they're taking one by one. Oh, and very good pass down.
But yeah, no, the sub there, Katharina Klaushofer now on defense. So we've seen a sub or holding, holding called by the ref. Seen for
very
some time,
good for the
sign
Austrian
advantage. Ball could be recovered, so Austria now in possession. So as far as I've seen so far, Dario Rodan out for Austria and Katharina Klaushofer in on the defense. Ball being pushed away, but can be recovered.
Almost lost immediately after the free throw.
Yeah, it's what we've said so often here during this tournament, when we've seen some teams struggling with free throws. Their execution, especially in the big pool when players are automatically staying a bit further apart, very difficult to have enough passing stations in those crucial first couple of seconds to keep the ball advanced. And
Teufel did a good job here to keep the ball against two attackers.
Attack move forward, moving in.
They're taking a slow pace, not going in too quickly, but now there's a chance maybe.
Red Schwarz position underneath the defender. She can pass the ball.
Yeah, very good pass.
Well done by her.
High pressure.
People now have to be careful not to
Maracek
push it.
passing
Schmutz
it down
again. Can she push it up? Decker with the ball, but she cannot push it in. Not enough time for them. Now Spain again in control. And there's a call by the ref. 2 minutes, shoulder in the basket. This is another penalty for Austria, apparently.
And
so
2 minutes penalty for Spanish team.
A repeat offense, apparently, for shoulder in the basket, which leads to a 2-minute penalty. So it's either a penalty or... she pulled herself towards the goal on the rim while she was being attacked, so she's getting a 2-minute penalty. The question is, did she do it while the attack was going on or not? If not,
it's a free
then
throw.
It's a free throw for Austria. If the attack was, it's a free throw. So she didn't do it while the attack was continuing, so it's a free throw for Austria in this case. Would she have done it while the goal was being attacked? It is a penalty against Spain, but now also still a good opportunity for Austria, but well done by the Spanish forward, pushing herself off the ball to be on the attacker as fast as possible. But Austria are surely trying to seize this opportunity, the overtime, the overpower play.
And they're under the basket already.
Around the basket.
And
she moves
again,
up.
A call from the
by ref.
referee.
Holding by Austria. Ball back in possession for Spain.
And by accident, ball
The
dropped into the
pool is
basket.
about 20 meters long. It's 5 meters deep and about 10 meters in width. So it's a very long pool for underwater rugby.
That's a good situation now for Spain. Maybe they can try to stay in control of the ball for the next 2 minutes until their sixth player is coming back.
Yeah, Spain certainly wants to keep the ball within their own ranks.
But there's a lot of pressure immediately from the Austrian team. 5 players going in.
Yeah, so Austria now with the advantage that they can put 4 players forward
And
trying
they
to
go
recover
for
the
attack.
ball. Sabrina Scheuer, oh, good move here. But here
And she's
pulling the ball
moving.
back.
She's strong.
Yeah, she's moving forward. But doesn't have a passing station. Has to drop
Well,
the
now
ball.
she has. Janowski going for the basket. But she needs another player to help her.
Doesn't have support.
Oh well, she goes in again.
Moving in from above. Can she put the ball downwards? No, she's being locked up by the Spanish players. Pushed out. Ball dropping down into the hands of the goalkeeper. Has to push out and
And
does get a fast break actually. Can punch through. Sabrina Scheuer though with the recovery for Austria, giving the team a bit of time to get the ball back. No.
well, it's more difficult to have this counter-attacks if
still
you're
going.
one player missing in your team.
Janowski.
Less passing stations.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job.
Yeah, Spain certainly
And again,
trying to go for it even with 1 player down. Austria trying to keep them locked up in the open space. Very well done, but just 2 players to keep the ball within their team. Austria having a bit of trouble getting the balls away from the Spanish players. Called by the ref. Yeah, free throw for Austria apparently. The ref's moving to the middle of the pool. Yes, free throw for Austria. Young German ref on the deck, joking. Let's see. Free throw for Austria. I think the power play should be ending either any moment or should have ended. Trying to move forward again. 3 players going for the basket. Denise Schmutz there again.
Yes, very strong.
Together with Sabrina Scheuer, so 2 of the strongest players from the team. Trying to lift her up. Ball dropping down. Nice positioning again.
The other
Can she lift her
side,
up?
also Matacek waiting there.
Yes!
And there's a score.
Well done!
Denise
Nice play.
Schmutz.
Sabrina Scheuer
Oh no, Sabrina Scheuer.
preparing the goal. Denise Schmutz coming in. See the ball dropping down. Lifting the goalkeeper up. And then she can execute. Also having 2 more players underwater there in the situation. Very well done.
Very high pressure on the basket. 3 players.
Using the situation fully to their advantage. Well done. Now 2-0. A bit of a comfort lead there for Austria now. Bit of breathing room. Spain now really has to open up and be more offensive. Use the defenders to push forward.
Take more risk, maybe. And you can see immediately, it seems like they have more speed now.
Yeah, but we can see Katalin Kosovo, the defender, not helping out. But now Spain has a player under the basket. She's trying to move the ball. 2 players on the other side, so crucial situation for them. They might be able to equalize there.
The ball was almost inside
that was very
already.
close. Helped out by the forward.
Janowski gets the ball.
Gets the ball.
Calming the
Swimming up, just bringing the ball to the middle of the pool, helping the team out to just recover a little bit. Ball is dropping down. Onek moving forward. Landhofer needs assistance. Ball dropped.
Janowski and Decker. Decker now going for...
Decker going for the goal.
She against 3 white players. Maybe not a big chance for her to score, but...
Place moving in. Schmutz again. Trying to keep the ball in their own team.
Janowski having the ball safe. Passing to her teammate.
Sabrina Scheuer. Daniela Neuntafer trying to position herself, but sneaking to the goal, but the ball so far away. They need help back there. This doesn't give you anything having 2 players at the opponent's goal when you can't bring the ball closer, but Austria now certainly comfortable with just circling the ball around, going in from time to time, forcing the Spaniards back, then bringing the ball back out. Ooh, ball, bit of a behind the back pass, always risky if you
not a good pass.
if you cannot be 100% sure that the other person is watching perfectly.
But
Locked up, moving ball to the surface.
and Neunteufel is trying to stop the counter-attack.
Spain trying to advance, being locked up in the middle bit. Neuberger.
And I have the impression Spain lost a little bit of security with the ball. They
Also getting tired, probably.
getting tired, getting more nervous. Time is running.
I mean, they have to score now. They have to get at least 1 goal to be able to equalize. So, need of holding back and forth, but ball being recovered. Well done. Well done. Elisabeth Maracek for Austria.
Riephofer still in possession of the ball. Passing to Neunteufel.
Unprecise pass there from the Austrians, but the ball being picked up again. Recovered by Austria.
But the whole play gets a little bit unorganized.
Yeah, more surface ground. We see both teams seem to be out of breath quite a bit.
Unconcentrated passes. The ball goes back and forth.
The big pool takes a toll on you, having to go back and forth very often, also very exhausting for all the teams. We know that. But Maracek trying to rip the ball out. Spain keeping the ball within their team, passing forward, maybe having a bit of a fast break opportunity there.
Escobar Falcon now going in.
Sabrina Scheuer in position. We try to move out, help out a bit.
Santa Maria recovering the ball. They're bringing it back in again.
Oh, nice attack from the forward, from the backside. Now Skiteka trying to get the ball. Can I get a handle of it? Spain now trying
Spain now. They really have to work this now.
You can see player trying to exchange with the goalkeeper, a bit of sneaky play, but 2 players. Janowski gets the ball handed over to her, trying to go for a fast break now. 2 Spanish players in between, has to either drop the ball or pass it forward, but
okay, Spain recovered the ball.
Taken over by Spain
and
again.
Tried to move forward again to the Austrian basket.
5 minutes to go in the second half. Austria up with a 2-0 lead. Austria in black, Spain in white. Spain now trying.
I think
to get a score.
Janowski again recovered the ball for Austria.
Spain trying to get 1 score to be able to equalize here, but oh no, might be an open basket here for the Austrians. At least no defender there. It's not able to capitalize. Now 3 players on the basket for Austria.
No
can
defender.
they move in? Defender came in just in time. Sabrina Scheuer again for Austria. A defensive wall in this game. Whenever they needed her. Oh, now again an attack from the top. They pulled the Spaniards up, but
there was no other Spanish player.
Yeah, nice
to get the ball.
Bit of back and forth juggling, but now Skiteka can get a hold of the ball.
And counter-attack.
Denise Schmutz helping out. Maracek as well in the middle.
There you can see tiredness kicks in for every player. Maracek now goes in, one-on-one situation.
Can she do it from underneath the basket? Tries to get a grip onto the goalkeeper, but gets locked up from behind.
Maybe she gets the ball out and pass it on.
Took a little bit too much time, but now second wave trying to come in. We see 2 players positioned at the basket. Can they bring it around?
Decker passing.
Onyx was waiting on the other side. Neunteufel not able to pass it forward. Katrin Klaushofer now with a chance to come in from above. Pulling players up. Gets attacked. Needs to keep the ball. Now 2 Spanish players moving in.
Good for tricking from the Austrian team.
Ball dropped down. Will be recovered by Spain. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Score 2-0 for Austria. First penalty, then nicely delivered ball from the Austrian ladies. You can see the game going back and forth a lot now during the second half. A lot of swimming for both teams. Spain valiantly trying to get back in the Austrian half, but Austria having a little bit of an edge there. 29. Sophie Bartenstein now in the game for Austria apparently. Janowski couldn't hold on to the ball. Spain back in control. Doesn't find the passing partner immediately. Pass is being locked up. Anna Weber cannot go for the ball as well. Has to go up.
And time is slowly running out.
This might actually be a 2-minute penalty there. I think she will get a 2-minute penalty for holding her back. Most certainly.
It could have been a very good attack.
2-minute penalty. She's certainly getting sent to the bench. Yeah. Holding without the ball. Holding a play without a ball.
In a critical situation.
In a fast break situation. It might save your team from a scoring opportunity, but it also sent you to the sin bin for 2 minutes. So
and that's the rest of the game, more or less. So 2 minutes or 1 minute 47 left.
Only if Spain doesn't score. So Spain now with a good opportunity to equalize, to actually close up to Austria. See Akko Schartner play for Austria with the red, white, and red beard set up there. Yes, das war unnötig, that's correct. So Austria most likely might be able to take a timeout to recuperate, get some energy back. Two minutes left approximately in this game, so 2-minute penalty will be until the end of the game. Now Spain taking a timeout. So the team's able to coordinate the last efforts during this game. Austria will most likely send the top 6 players into the water, best 4 defenders and a good forward. Just trying to keep them at bay, keep them away from the basket.
What do you think will be the strategy of Spain?
Send everybody forward.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Yep. For Spain it doesn't matter if they lose 3-0 or 2-0. They need to score as quickly as they can.
And they have to risk everything.
And they have to risk everything. They have to send 6 players forward if necessary. Just punch through. Maybe have 1 player in the back, but
probably to send in the best 6 players now.
Most certainly.
Most certainly the best 6 attackers to score, or the strongest players that are able to push away the goalkeeper.
And certainly, even if you don't equalize during the game, you want to have this 1 goal. You want to have scored at least once during a championship. So you have that in. It's good for your mentality. It's good for the team. Ricky Janowski is still arguing, not really accepting her fate. That's how we know and love her. Being Lütke, secondary coach, trying to calm her down a little bit.
Yeah, but the foul was obvious.
That was one of the most obvious fouls I've seen all day. Cannot get more obvious than pulling on a fin while an opponent doesn't have the ball. Yeah, that's. All right. So Austrians also took a timeout, so we have 2-minute break. Both teams want to have everybody available for the last approximately 2.5 minutes. Not letting anything happen in this game.
Maybe also Austria puts in their best players to defend for the first seconds, where Spain will really try to build up big pressure. So I think we'll see now 11 players in the water scrumming on the basket.
Probably Austria highly advised to just lock the player who's got the ball up, bring him up to the surface, have 1 forward scrum around a little bit, Oh yeah, Spain.
Spain tries to
steal away the basket.
steal the basket, bringing players in position already,
Good idea.
forcing the defense down.
By the
So
forward.
now they're coming with 5 people. Okay.
Holding called. Is it again against Austria? No, it's against Spain. Okay, this is now very crucial moment here for Spain. Having a holding penalty called upon them.
But they can quickly recover the ball after a 3 throw.
Yes,
we have seen that 2 times already.
Yes, but still you're in the middle of the pool. You had to bring 6 players. They now have to do something else before they can attack the goal again. They will be at least a little bit tired doing so. And Austria, dropping the ball a bit.
Okay, with luck,
just a bit of juggling around, but they're trying to circle the ball now, moving it a bit forward. Denise Schmutz most certainly
securing the ball.
Won't just give the ball up to the Spaniard. Yeah, you can see her. She's got a bit of a biceps there.
Well, and
but she passed the ball down with Sabrina Scheuer. Tries to keep it secure as well, moving up a little bit. Doesn't have a passing option down, just a little bit back. Katarina Galsova.
Okay.
Just passing back and forth.
But Spain needs to do more than this. They need to have
the Austrian
checking. They
the
need to
Austrians
get this
as well.
ball.
They need to swim. Oh, there was a bit of grip on the mask as well. Yeah, she lost all her equipment, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Call by the ref. Well seen.
Attacking equipment. 3 throw for Austria. Well, and only 1 minute left. I think Spain will not have the chance to score twice in this time.
I think this game, if Spain is having a good fast break, they might have the chance to do it once. I do not think that they will get the chance by the Austrians. Twice, free throw, 2 minute circle broken. Repeat free throw for the Austrians.
Probably Spanish player interfered too quickly.
Yeah, ball dropping down. Seen it times and times again on those lower bracket games. The free throws are being very sloppily executed and often taken advantage of by the opposing teams. 40 seconds on the clock. Somebody lifted it. Alright, Spain now trying to move in one last time. 19 seconds on the clock. This goalkeeper down. Austria not trying to risk anything.
Spain now. Maybe they can score.
You see.
To some degree, I wish for them.
Bettina Bilger is up in as well for Austria. Another new forward there for them. And now the time is up. Austria securing the win 2-0 against Spain in a hard-fought match there for both teams. Spain with the advantage in the beginning of the game, but then the Austrians coming back in the second half. First half having the penalty for them, second half scoring a goal in the first quarter there. So well done by them, holding on to the game. Heavily fought.
Well, Spain was, I think, a little bit unlucky with having these 2 penalties. Those were the reasons why Austria scored, really. But it was a very good game.
Good game by both teams, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with, I think, Germany versus Colombia.
gusto. Entonces, ¿nos puedes decir, por favor, tu nombre y tu posición?
Mi nombre es Mar, de España. Número es el 21.
Vale, mucho gusto. Y dime, bueno, entonces ya estamos como que el segundo día de competición. ¿Cómo les va todo hasta ahora? ¿Cómo les fue en el partido? ¿Cómo te pareció? ¿Cuál fue tu impresión?
Nuestro primer partido fue con las noruegas y, bueno, son las campeonas del mundo, entonces jugamos nuestro juego e intentamos no caer en el suyo. Este segundo y ha sido un juego muy parejo, hemos jugado lo nuestro, hemos llegado a atacar y ha caído un gol de penal y el segundo gol ha caído ha sido un ataque que ya llevaban trabajando pico y pala mucho rato. Entonces al final pues ha habido un hueco en la defensa y ha entrado.
Es que sí, lo trabajaron muy duro, bien el partido y lo hicieron todos muy bien. Claro, y mañana me parece que no tienen juego, tienen como que día libre antes del partido después contra Suecia. ¿Qué cuentan hacer ese día libre? ¿Como que descansar, hacer estrategia, con la ciudad? ¿Cuál es su plan?
Hemos fragmentado un poco el día, entonces vamos a intentar hacer turismo por la mañana y luego creo que vamos a intentar planear el partido de Suecia porque va a ser un partido duro y vamos a equilibrar y compartir sensaciones de cara a lo que vayamos a jugar mañana.
Ah, pues bueno, muy bueno. Pues muchas gracias por... Bien,
Vale.
muchas gracias.
Hi, thank you for that great game. Can you start by telling us your name and what position you play?
Hi, my name is Denise Schmutz and I play goalie.
And how do you feel the team did today?
Yeah, it was the first game of the championships for us, so we were quite nervous, and I think we did a good job, and we had a solid defense and could already try out some nice attacks.
How do you find the tournament so far?
Yeah, I am enjoying Montreal, and I enjoyed having the first game. Looking forward to more exciting games in the group phase. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next game of the 2023 Underwater Rugby World Championship here in Montreal, Canada. In blue, the men's national white, the men's national team representing Germany. Here's and ready.
Overlay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next game here in the 2023 Underwater Rugby World Championship here. And I think we have a banger on our hands. It's Germany versus Colombia. Colombia in blue, Germany in white on the men's side. And we're already starting off. We see Germany here, first to the ball.
Germany's first to the ball. That's a surprise.
Good start to them.
Colombians are supposed to be the fastest players.
I think we shouldn't underestimate Germany in terms of the possibility to be fast. They have some really strong swimmers in there as well. So, Germany recovering the ball, trying to get it forward, but Colombia is heavily attacking them immediately. Balls pass backwards. Moving outwards, Colombia recovering the ball. Open. Oh, an open basket back there. Maybe trying to move in immediately. Just going up to the side. You can see the German forwards. The defender actually helping out, moving in. Colombia getting ready. Going side from side. We've seen it times and times again, trying to pass left and right, trying to pass above the defenders with very strong movements. And they'll certainly try to use those moves on the Germans here in this game. Certainly a signature game for this championship. Probably two of the strongest, if not the strongest teams in the competition. Colombia, current world champion, certainly one of the favorites for the tournament. Germany, the current reigning European champion, also certainly not to be underestimated. We see how heavily they go with each other, but also Colombia here have to wait for some players to come forward. Oh, nice pass here to the back. Sadly appears somebody hit our camera there on the bottom of the pool.
Colombia are building up some pressure already, but Germany is very well in the defense. Always 2 or maybe 3 players down there.
Trying to go in from above, pushing him from the side. Get a little bit of a fear from underneath there. Try to fix it in halftime. But until then, Colombia now circling around the German basket. 3 minutes played in the first half. So you can see the Germans move up. Oh, well done here by the
now
Colombian.
it's moving in.
Oh, in.
Yes, but the German defenders were there immediately. 2 players.
Quite a tricky move there, but some of the Colombians can just drop straight downwards and don't need to dive down
Very
forwards.
good and quick ball handling by the German
But
players.
Lucas Tada is being attacked from behind. Has to hold on to the ball now. Risky situation for the Germans. Had to drop the
That was
ball
a risky
back
pass.
to the defender. Defender in place. Colombia has to move back out. Martin Mezquez trying to go in for. Oh, that's a good. That would have been an amazing opportunity for Colombia. Germany able to recover the defense.
And they're moving in hard.
You can see them heavily fighting forward for Germany, being in between defender and goal. Martin Mezquez, the Germans at the moment.
And they're not giving Germany any space immediately after they recover the ball.
Luckily,
4 checkers.
Luckily recovered by
Go
Germany.
for them.
David Kreisig for Germany, the goalkeeper. So they're being forced back into their own half by the Colombians.
German basket completely empty since
a lot of trouble
seconds
moving
already.
out. But now with a chance. Now with a chance to move into the Colombian half. We see how much trouble they have holding on to the ball, but
also the Germans good in keeping the ball.
Yeah. But now
Can work again well against the forechecking of Colombia, the very hard forechecking of Colombia.
Now Colombia also forced to play a little bit more defensive in their own half, but you can see them immediately locking up 2 players. Lucas Tada, they're recovering for the Germans. Captain. It's a call by the ref, and I think it's in favor of Colombia.
Free throw for Colombia.